A woman was taking a bath in the tub when her curious colleague in the car pulled off the doll's hair. As he did, the woman's hair in the bathroom also fell out. The more Eva pulled, the more excited she became. The woman in the bathroom grabbed her falling hair, utterly horrified. As the doll became completely bald, so did the woman in the bathroom. Feeling unsatisfied, Eva took out a pair of pliers and targeted the doll's toenails. She then snapped off the doll's limbs, followed by its head. To vent her anger, she frantically mangled the doll back and forth. Meanwhile, the woman in the bathtub felt as if her body was tied in knots. When the man returned, he was unaware of what had transpired. He drove, intending to take Eva home, but halfway through, she fell asleep. The impatient man took the opportunity to grope her, infuriating Eva. She slapped him without hesitation. Humiliated and enraged, the man grabbed Eva and threw her onto the street, not caring how she would get back. After all, Eva was a paraplegic cripple, and letting her in the car was already an act of grace on his part. He coldly left her there. The furious Eva could only curse him, wishing for his swift demise. The toy house seemed to hear her call. It pushed out a model car from the garage, bearing the man's license plate number. A curious dog nearby took a bite at it. Simultaneously, a crack appeared on the man's car windshield. Each time the dog messed with the toy, the car would sustain the same damage. As the toy car shattered into pieces under the dog's jaws, the man and his car also met their end. This sinister magic all stemmed from a terrifying toy house. 2 days prior, on Eva's birthday, her best friend had gifted her an expensive antique. It had engraved letters corresponding to a small grid, each cell containing a piece of chocolate. The wrapping paper explicitly stated the rules of consumption. Rule 1. Once the chocolate is eaten and the game begins, it must not be abandoned halfway. Otherwise, death awaits. Rule 2. One piece must be eaten every day until all are consumed. Forgetting to do so also means death. Rule 3. Discarding the toy will result in an even more miserable death than the previous two. Although the curse was somewhat evil, completing the game would allow the paralyzed Eva to stand up again. As a former dance teacher, this prospect filled her with wild joy. Eva didn't care who died. She happily opened the first compartment. At the same time, it awakens the demon inside the toy house. Eating the first piece of chocolate meant that those around her would die one after another. Eating the chocolates means that the people around her will die one by one. The first to die was a co-worker who used to bully her, and the second was the man who drove the car. However, Eva was unaware of what was happening outside. She ate the third piece of chocolate. This time, it was her father, who had Alzheimer's disease.